everyone, this is Towelliee with TGN.TV, and welcome to State of the Towelliee, episode 4. 4 Horsemen, woo! Going Ric Flair on your asses today. We have a lot of questions to go through. Not really. We only have like 17 questions because I got about 159 submitted questions. 17 made it. The other 100 and I'm bad at math. The other 130 something were fucking add-on questions. So I refuse to answer 15 million add-on questions as part of this show. So let's get right to the questions. We have some really good ones this week. First off, we have, hey there, Towelliee. What's up? I want to start raiding, but the problem is I am new to WoW and don't know all the ins and outs of class needs and raids. Currently, I am a level 85 Frost DK, so the obvious choice for me would be a DPS role. The thing is, from what I have seen in the chat window, no one needs a Frost DPS. So the question is, how do DKs perform as tanks and DPS in raids? Based on your experience and knowledge, is there a need placed for them raid-wise? Thanks. Keter, server, Greymane, Russia. I'll give you 50 rubles. Anyway, so Blood is pretty OP for tanking. Blood has a lot of cooldowns if you wanted to go into like the tanking arena. Frost and Unholy, I'm not even sure. They just do a lot of DPS. They are at the top, 5 in my raids currently. So Blood is OP. I mean, Blood Shield, stack it. Easiest rotation I've seen of most of the tanks. Death Strike, Hard Strike, Death Strike, Hard Strike, Root Strike, Death Strike. Manage your 50 cooldowns, and you're good. So there you go. Go Blood. It'll be fun. Taking as DK is pretty fun, I think. Number 2. Hey, Towelliee, I was just wondering, how old would you have to be to become a TGN director? Seems like everyone's at least in their 30s. Fuck you. I would love to see you do some more PvP videos or arenas. Thanks to keep up the good work. Yeah, you know what? Me too. I think sometime this week I'm actually gonna go out and find a good partner. For threes, I might actually have to go Ret because people just don't want prop paladins. It seems like when you're in a really populated server and a BG9 server like Kill Jaden, people still have that old school mentality that they don't want prop paladins because they're not viable, even though we do just basically more damage than Ret in general and more survivability, but they don't want them. So we'll have to see. I'll definitely get some more arena videos up. I'm just gonna start, trying to go at least for the next title past. What the fuck am I? I'm not. There's a challenger, right? Then there's duelist. I don't know. I think I'm duelist the most. Rival. No, rival. I'm a rival. I don't fucking know. Anyway, let's see. We have a TGN channel called TGN Idol. So what you do is you go ahead and you record your videos, whatever you want, your content to show us what you got. You go to TGN.TV and in the upper right-hand corner, right? No, it's up here. Upper right-hand corner. What you want to do is you want to click on the contact TGN email, whatever the email address is, at the upper right hand corner of TGN.TV, and submit your video or get instructions on how to submit your video. And that was from thanks to keep up the good work, server Anvilmar, character name Heals Use. Anvilmar, by any chance were you in Remote Wages 2-day guild? Oh shit. Number 3, hey, best tank in the business. What are the best professions for a protection paladin? I currently have mining and blacksmithing. Are there better professions that I should choose? If so, please name them. From the second best tank in the business, recharging. I'm huge in Canada. I see what you did there. Well, when it comes to actually professions, I was always aware that, from Burning Crusade till now, that jewel crafting and blacksmithing were like the two primary tanking professions. But I found out that in Cataclysm, if you're going for unhittable, if you're trying to maximize your, your damage that you're taking or minimize your damage that you're taking, but still have a nice health pool, I've gone with leatherworking and alchemy, only because the alchemy trinket gives you a good 200 plus, 240, 60 plus mastery when you gem for it. It has 380 stamina. Plus the buff you get from elixirs. Like I have the elixir of mastery. I get 40 more mastery from all my elixirs. You get 120 more stamina from your flasks. Pretty amazing. And leatherworking, you get the 195 stam enchant to your wrists. So I did a lot of testing, and overall I picked leatherworking and Alchemy, simply because it gives me a higher HP pool while still keeping myself unhittable. But if you're just a normal, casual, maybe raiding or just a heroic tank, then you probably want to stick to Jewel Crafting and Blacksmithing. On a hard mode raiding level, I'd stick to either JC Leatherworking or Leatherworking Alchemy. They're all really viable. Number 4. Hey there, Towelliee. What's up? I hate paladins. That's the best way to start any fucking State of the Towelliee question. I hate paladins. I hate paladins. Not you as a paladin, the class in general. I hate them because they are all because all they are warriors that can heal. And don't you dare say they aren't. But my real question is, with paladins being like warriors with heals, why should I bother staying a warrior tank? I'm starting to wonder if it's not worth doing because all the time I see you annihilate everything and not worry about dying because of Word of Glory. All warriors get to heal themselves is Enraged Regeneration and Victory Strike, which I barely ever use because I need to get Threat. Do you believe warriors are obsolete as tanks, or is there some God-given glory for us warrior tanks? Any response would be highly appreciated. Trex, TRXZ, Trix, is that how you say it? From Frostwolf Horde. That's a tricky question because it's really preference. Warriors and paladins, they're almost the same, right? They both have really high mitigation, high block chance. Their mastery is all based on block, and then there's critical block. And I don't know. I guess it comes down to your style of play. I mean, the self-healing is a bit more OP on a paladin by far with Word of Glory. But they have Blood Craze, I think. Warriors can spec into that for self-healing during the fight. And it heals for quite a bit. But, at the same time, Paladin tanks, not only do they have, Word of Glory, they also have Seal of Insight. Usually when I'm in the middle of a boss fight, once I have a real good secure threat lead, I just like to switch to Seal of Insight because it heals me for 4 to 5,000 a tick almost every second, and it's amazing. So, I don't know. I mean, if you want to stick to your warrior, there's really no much difference, just the self-healing. Warriors are a lot more mobile, though. There are a lot of fights where warriors, kiting ads on Nefarian, the ads on Sinestra, shit like that. Running heroics is amazing as a warrior. I just want to level my warrior from 81 to 85 just so I could tank and fucking just skip, fucking hop around and shit. Just charge this, heroic leap that, fucking intercept the next one. If I had to go against on a race in a heroic against a really skilled prot warrior, I would probably lose because they're really just more mobile than we are. I'd probably do more damage though. And let's see, what was that? That was question 4. Frostwolf Horde. Okay. Number 5. Hey, Towelliee. Here's another question for your next episode of State of the Towelliee. He's an exclamation mark. He was yelling it at me. How long do you think World of Warcraft will last? Do you think that Blizzard will continue to make new expansions, and will they still be successful with millions of players for years and years and years? And even if WoW dies and Blizzard stops making new expansions and players quit, would you still play? Thanks for your time and good luck making the video. I play as long as there's progression. I don't care what game it is. It doesn't have to be WoW. I'll be honest with you right now. If Rift Endgame had hard modes and ended up being way harder than World of Warcraft, I probably would have left World of Warcraft for Rift. But ahead of time, I already knew that Rift wouldn't have that style because, you want to kind of mimic WoW, but you don't want to really mimic WoW and copy every little thing they do. So, I mean, in all honesty, how long is it going to last? Probably about another 2 expansions, and then they're going to start their whatever their new project is. But it's just going to be like EQ. There's going to be still hundreds of thousands of people playing World of Warcraft. I can say 10 years from now, guaranteed. And Blizzard will still support it. I guarantee you that, 100%. And that was from Saber Knight. Number 6. Here we go. I heard you smack talk, not talk smack. I heard you smack talk Swifty in your stream the other day. How about a little respect for the best warrior in WoW? Yeah. Oh my god, best warrior in WoW. I'll give him that. Swifty is a skilled player. He's really good at making macros and spamming it a lot. He loves showing his Razer products. I mean, the man's sponsored by Razer. I mean, But honestly, in terms of top warriors in the world, I really wouldn't even put him in the top maybe 1 or 200, to be honest. Even in PvP, you know how many Arms Warrior gladiators are out there? They're like just a bazillion times more skilled. See, that's what really kills me, is that there's so many skilled players out there that like don't post their videos. Like Arms Warriors that are rated like 2800 and they're like top 5 in the fucking world in PvP. All those dudes that are like in the MLG circuit, half of them don't even post their videos, and they're so great. But I mean, Swifty's a real cool guy. I mean, I like Swifty's old material, you know, before he started like playing golf and shit, and he was like, you know, 4, and he's like, oh, well, this is a healthy exercise before you go and kill some noobs, or, you know, skateboarding and busting his ass and all that stuff. You know what? I'll be honest with you, that's all part of the business with him. It's all for show. You know, watch me skateboard, surfing, skateboarding, watch me do this, and then here's 3 minutes of gameplay. No, I'll never do that. I'll never go out these fucking doors, probably ever, and be like, oh, well, you know, this is me rollerblading. Now here's 2 minutes of me kicking some ass. That's not how it works. I really don't care. You know, it's like people just want to see PvP. People want to see hardcore progression. People want to see other motherfuckers getting lit up. That's what it's about. I mean, and it works for him, right? He has a bazillion million subscribers. You know, now, in my opinion, his skill as a warrior has diminished, you know, over the past, you know, year or two. And then is it because now he's doing all this sponsorship for Razer and he's, you know, promoting all these products, and now he doesn't have as much time anymore in his hands? Is that true? Yeah, probably. But I mean, going back to the question in general, how about a little respect? Honestly, I've always said it before. I don't have to respect anyone that plays well. I don't know him. Maybe if I knew his personality, maybe if me and him talked on Vent for like, you know, a couple of years or something, we were best friends. Yeah, maybe I'd have some respect for him. But just because he makes videos and just because he has a huge following, like 100,000 bazillion people, doesn't mean I have to fucking respect him. I don't care who Swifty is. Swifty doesn't care who Towelliee is. Maybe one day Swifty and Towelliee might end up in the same BG together now that we're alliance. How about that? I don't know. Someone find out if his BG's in the same group as my BG, because then I'm going to email him and be like, hey, me and you, let's go BG together. And then he'll be like, Towelliee and Swifty kicking ass together. No, I don't care. I don't give a shit. But do find out if I'm in the same BG as him. I mean, I don't know how much he actually battlegrounds anymore. I mean, he's, you know, too busy promoting shit or something. But honestly, do I respect him? No, not really. I don't really respect him. Give me a reason to, and then I'll go for it. Here's my macro. Number 7. Yo, Towelliee. Yo. Yeah, trading places. I was wondering whether you use PvP gear or PvE gear when you're doing Battlegrounds, arenas, videos on your main Towelliee. Wow. Yeah, PvP gear. I use it a lot. Cheers. Cheers to you. Number 8. Hey, Towelliee. Love your videos, but I was wondering if you could do more tanking on your DK. I'm very interested to hear your opinion on how they are tanking-wise, and would even like to see you do like a tank comparison in one of your videos. Yeah, maybe. I might hit that up. Who knows? I really don't like tanking on my DK. It's really just easy. It's kind of like, you know, spam, it's just spam blood boil, diseases. I mean, you really don't even have to spread diseases, but you do anyway because you're heroic tanking and you're spamming everything. But yeah, I guess like I might in the future consider doing some DK, maybe some raids. Maybe that might be better. Right now, my DK is on Hengus's server on Spirestone. I barely log on anyway, but let's see. 9. He, Roberto. He didn't say hi. He said he, H-E-E, he, Roberto. I'm David from Holland. I watch all your videos, and I always laugh so hard. I had tears in my eyes when you talked about warriors and mages being too OP and that they would get some lube and destroy your asshole. Okay. But here is my question. Which TGN director do you think is the funniest besides you? Sorry for my crappy English. It would be really, really awesome if you answer my question in one of your videos. Keep up the good work, Roberto. Had to mention my name, right? Oh, I'm a big wetbag. Besides myself, Big C by far. Big C is funnier than me by like a fucking long shot. Other than that, it's probably just me and him at the top of the funny list. With the other directors, I really don't see many comedians or many people who make jokes. Ruri would be in third. Rurikana would be in third. He makes some pretty funny and outlandish comments, and he screams out loud and shit. It's pretty dramatic. I love it. But everyone else is pretty much on a nice little monotone, you know, kind of like, you know, hey there, everybody. I'm gonna DPS on this guy right here, and it's kind of like that. And you know what? That's TGN's TGN. I support all our directors. If their videos get views and they get support by the fans, hey, by all means, I'm all for it. Greetings, David. Thank you, David. Number 10. Hello, Towelliee. Parentheses Roberto. Okay, awesome. My TGN, my IGN is in-game name. Oh shit! I just found that one out. Is VJ Pro Paladin from Destromath US. My question is, what was your first expression of Cata raid? Well, Cataclysm raiding, I mean, the first one I did was Halphas Wormbreaker. So we went and we did Halphas, and I was just like, this is a little, not difficult, but it's not your usual normal 10, 25 man boss, like all these fucking dragons and mechanics. VT was the same. Council was like, holy shit. Cho'Gall was like, my god. And this was all in blue gear when I hit 85 in about like 26 hours. And next thing you know, we're raiding at the end of the week. And let me tell you, it's not easy. And that's the problem. I mean, even look at Firelands. That's a big reason why Firelands is really not even out yet, is because Blizzard stated themselves in a developer chat. Blizzard said, the reason why we're not bringing you Firelands in 4.1 is because we haven't seen enough guilds down to current content yet. Look how many guilds are 13 of 13 hard mode right now in WoW Progression. It's a small number. It's even maybe smaller than the amount of people that killed Jaden pre 3.0. So, I mean, the learning curve is really hard for some guilds. Some guilds maybe that were, 12 of 12 in, Heroic Lich King 25 aren't really there right now. 13 of 13 Heroic mode in Cataclysm. So, my first expression of Cataclysm raid was, fuck, GDKP runs are going to be a bitch. That's what I said. Let's see here. Number 11. Hey, Towelliee. Thurthord on Doomhammer. I can't pronounce your name, dude. Sorry. Give me a pronunciation in the chat. Hey, I just started doing arenas this month, and I had become fun and addicting to the point where I don't PvE anymore. I just want your opinion if it's possible for me, a newbie, to get Gladiator title this season. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, if you get the right people and you put your hardcore dedication and you research everything you need to know. I mean, you have to research your comp. You have to research counter comps, how to beat those counter comps. You have to do so much work to try to reach Glad, and it all boils down to just pure skill and knowledge of the game. That's all it is. Is it possible? Yeah, man. Anything. Go for it. Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. I mean, it's true. Let's see. Number 12. Hey, Towelliee. Just wondering what your teabag macro is. Quickly typing /sit.stand when a fucking mage goes in ice block just doesn't cut it. I'm wondering if you could show us your unhittable set and your stamp set. If you want to see my unhittable set, just go to holyshield.com. I have an article there with it. My teabag macro, I just bind a button. I just bind like one of my macro buttons, like M1 through M5, to like the number pad 2 or something. That's it. Just bind it to something that you could spam really, really fast. That's what I do all the time. Okay, let's see. Thanks. Sathaf, something, 85 Torrent Paladin, Jubilos. Man, some of these servers I've never heard of. It's kind of like, where do these servers come from? Number 13, what is the Blizzard WoW? What the fuck? Number 13, what is the Blizzard WoW has created, in your opinion? The best Blizzard WoW, I think he meant. In your opinion, vanilla, TBC, Wrath of Lizard, Cataclysm. If you answer vanilla, what is the best expansion and which is the crappiest one? Why does that? I don't know how to. I'll figure that you're just asking me which is my favorite expansion, which I think is the best. Burning Crusade, by far the best expansion, best raids. I mean, look at Wrath of the Lich King. They gave us Trial of the Grand Crusader and Nax, recycled content. So that already was a downer on my part. But when you went to Gruul's Lair, you like at the beginning you couldn't even down that shit. Megtheridon, Karazhan, SSC, TK, BT, Sunwell Plateau. All of those instances weren't fucking easy. They were actually challenging, especially for a Paladin tank. Back then, Paladin tanking wasn't even known. I mean, I was Paladin tanking when only a few other Paladins were tanking in the world. And the only reason I was doing that was because I had some pull in my guild. And I was able to say, you know what, just shut the fuck up and heal me. I'm tanking this boss. And, yeah, like SSC and TK, they were no joke. Black Temple was a little easy until you got to Illidan. Illidan was, maybe like a good like 3-4 weeks of progression. Sunwell was like, holy shit, smack you in the fucking face hard. And I know our guild at that time didn't kill Jaden before 3.0. We were working on Muru. We almost had Muru down, and then 3.0 came out and we one shot that shit next week. It was retarded. But by far the Burning Crusade is, in my opinion, the best expansion WoW has given, content wise, rating wise, and even PvP. When they introduced the arena seasons, they were pretty good. This is a good one. 14, Towelliee, do you have any superstitions when you play or weird gaming rituals? Back in the day, I used to light these like fucking black candles that smelled like fucking crazy licorice back in Molten Core and BWL. Now it's more on a hairy level. As you can see here, I'm kind of like, I just like let everything grow when I'm on progression fights. So what happens is Lady Sinestra currently, that's what we're working on over at Kill Jade and Alliance, huge in Japan. That's what we're working on. We're working on Lady Sinestra. So what I do is whenever we work on a progression boss, like an end wing boss, like Lady Sinestra or like Nefarian, I don't shave ever. I don't shave. So you can imagine what I looked like during the fucking 2-3 months when Heroic Lich King 25 Heroic mode was not on farm for my previous guild, when we were just like actually trying to down it for 3 months. It was pretty bad. Yeah, but that's one of my superstitions. Not superstitions, it's like one of my rituals, one of my things that I do. I don't shave until the boss is down. Anything. Dingleberries are like rocking off the ass right now, I'm telling you. But hopefully we get Lady Sinestra down, because I'm starting to get Rurikhan style here. Starting to get like the whole Arabic Moses beard thing going here. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't shave anything until I down progression bosses. That's just what I do. It's kind of like in baseball, where the closers wear the same sweaty hat for like 5 years and it fucking smells like ass hairs. Number 15, can anyone join 2? I guess you mean Tally's World Order? Yeah, anyone could join 2. 2 is... doesn't matter. We're gonna actually make a restriction soon that you have to be level 15 to join Tally's World Order, because we have a bunch of like level 1 alliances just hanging out in Orgrimmar waiting to see what we're doing, then reporting back to the alliance, telling them where we are. And honestly, if alliance are that really adamant about trying to gank us, all like 600 of our members, then we're gonna make them level first and then invite them. Number 16. It's pretty long. Hey Towelliee, I have watched basically every single one of your videos. I have used some suggestions of yours and they work great. I recently looked you up on the army and saw that you don't have a double protection spec. You now have a retribution and protection paladin. What? Are you fucking serious? I was wondering if you could say something about that in the State of the Towelliee or some other videos. I was also wondering if you will be putting out more Who Needs CC ? And if you are, what will be the next? What will the next one be? Thank you, Towelliee, the People's Paladin, and keep up the great work. And for the record, I did proofread this face emote thing. All right, well, thank you. That was a very well posted question. Man, you guys are fucking crazy. I tell you, like, are you European? You must be European. Because the crazy part with you guys is that the second I make the smallest change, you guys know about it before I can even say anything. On occasion, like once every 2 or 3 months, once every week or something, maybe, I don't know. Most of the fights in Cataclysm aren't 1 tankable. They're 2-3 tanks. So this week, it was my turn to go Ret for Atramedes, because you don't need 2 tanks for Atramedes. So I spec'd Ret for 1 fight, and I died in the first minute. So I was Ret for like a minute. So if you guys like, yeah, I'm probably gonna change the spec back to PvP. So this is not in any way mean that I'm playing Ret. I refuse to ever play Ret in PvE. That's just like, no. That's why I've always been a full tank. Most of my specs, going all the way back to Classic or whenever they implemented dual spec, has always been double prot. And yeah, so that's fucking funny that you guys mentioned that you saw me spec Ret and you automatically believe that I'm Ret. But that was just for 1 fight. I do it sometimes on occasion if the guild needs it. It's all about the guild. No, don't be selfish. Although I try not to be. But I am, because I'm arrogant and I'm conceited. But okay, let's get to the next question here. Next part of the question: Who needs CC? Yeah, I think Halls of Origination is gonna be my next one, because that was a bit of a toughie to not CC, especially the first round of mobs and all those fucking half human, half dog, whatever they are. I don't know what they're called. Those guys aren't that easy. Okay. Hi there, Towelliee. I am a Blood of Paladin on the Alliance server Bronzebeard Euro. Cool. I have a question. All my gear is almost vicious, and I don't know how to gem them, so can you help me? Yellow slots, crit strength. Red slots, strength. Blue slots, strength. How to gem. That's pretty much it for gemming. It's pretty simple. Strength, strength crit. If there's a good blue one, let me know. I have never found one. But, yeah. Let's see. I have a question. Okay, keep going with your videos. Love them. This guy just put like all his details. GR Xander 18 Nikolai Iverson. Okay. Oh no, this is the next question. Sorry, number 18. I'm like, he put his age 18. Jesus Christ. 18 Nikolai Iverson. To me, why is it that protection paladins are using the word of glory healing spell? Oh my god, that can't be a serious fucking question. Okay, so word of glory is a self-heal. Why do we use it? Because we have an ability called Eternal Glory and an ability called Guarded by the Light. Now, Eternal Glory gives you a 30% chance so that when you use Word of Glory, it refreshes your 3 holy power points, or it doesn't consume the 3 holy power points you use for Word of Glory. So you get to use Word of Glory back to back, and it has an internal cooldown of 15 seconds. You used to just be able to go back to back to back to back, but then they changed it. Guarded by the Light, when you put 1 point into Guarded by the Light, it gives you 10% more healing with Word of Glory, and you get Holy Shield every time you pop Word of Glory. When you put 2 points into it, any overhealing done to you with Word of Glory becomes an absorb shield, and that's where it comes into play for paladin tanks. So during a fight, what a lot of us do is we hoard our holy power points during specific parts of a fight. We wait till we're topped off, and then bam, we hit Word of Glory, and we could possibly have anywhere between a 15k to like a 30-40k shield, 50-60 if you actually crit with high vengeance. So we use it because we like to heal ourselves during raid like all the other tanks do. And last but not least, the last question is Towelliee, what's up, mate? What the fuck is up with you talking smack on Europeans all the time, saying that they're fucking nosy? I resent that. I'm not nosy. I just want to see you kick ass. Hey, man, I'm just saying. Every time, and people in my live stream watch me, and they hear me say this all the fucking time, okay? Anytime that I'm streaming or anytime that I have questions, it's always the European kids being nosy. Like, for instance, if my door fucking rings, right? People in the US, they're like, yeah, ignore that shit. Fucking keep kicking ass, Towelliee. And I'm like, okay. European people are like, so, Towelliee, who was at your door? And I'm like, oh, it was just a friend of ours. Oh, what's your friend's name? Where are they from? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why are you asking me all these questions about shit? If my phone rings or if they hear my text go up, hey, Towelliee, who just texted you? None of your business? Oh, well, I just really want to know who texted you, and I want to know more about you as a person. And I'm like, a friend of mine? Oh, what's your friend's name and where does he live? And I'm like, what the fuck? Shut up. I don't want to answer your questions. Towelliee, boxers are breathe. Towelliee, what color is your underwear? Towelliee, what color is your carpet? I looked in your video. Your carpet looked beige, but it might be brown or beige. Can you please clarify which it is? You know what it is? I think it's like that whole Princess Diana paparazzi mentality, Like, they just have to know everything. They have to get all up in your grill, cooking a fucking burger to find out, like, what the hell's going on with you in your life. Or else they don't feel complete, or else their day is not fine. Whereas, us degenerates in the United States, we don't give a shit. They're like, Towelliee, I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care who's in your door, who just texted you, what the fuck. I don't give a shit what add-ons you use. Just fucking kill somebody. Please kill somebody. And that's what they do, the American people, when they send me messages. But the Europeans, man, they just go all out with their fucking, like, what are you doing today? Oh, I noticed on your Facebook, that you haven't posted in the last 20 minutes. What'd you do? I'm going to the bathroom. Oh, what happened in the bathroom? Are you okay? It's like, oh my God. But yeah, I mean, I'm not talking smack on Europeans. I'm just saying y'all are fucking nosy as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you all need to know everything. You all need to chill out with that. Because I've, like, banned so many people from our vent channel and from, like, the forums, and even personal messages I've just deleted because I just can't answer them because of, like, just the whole, paparazzi European mentality that they have to know everything. So that's pretty much it. So The other 130 questions were pretty much add-ons, casting bar add-ons, this and that, add-ons. So yeah, hopefully next time when you see me, I'll be nice shaven and everything, and I'll look more presentable. But until we download Sinestra, this is probably going to be, you know, ghetto ass looking Towelliee. But yeah, this has been Towelliee with TGN.TV, State of the Towelliee episode 4. Thank you for watching. Please visit wow.tgn.tv. Honestly, those are the official TGN WoW forums, okay? wow.tgn.tv. Sign up. We have great administrators who moderate the forums. I'm there sometimes. I make some posts depending, you know, if I feel like it or not. HolyShield.com is my personal website. Actually, if you guys want to visit my personal YouTube, it's youtube.com/ConsoleCrusader. You see me usually post a lot in my own comments for my videos, and I usually post like PS3 videos, console videos. If you guys like that type of shit, go over there. I really haven't posted much there since I've joined TGN, but you know, when I'm bored on the side, you know, sometimes I just get too much WoW and too much Rift. I just have to play something else, so I upload PS3 videos and Xbox videos. I have a SOCOM video up there. It's pretty nice. And also, youtube.com/TGN. Look at all our shows. I'm going to be doing a Rift show soon again, another WoW show. We have so many shows coming up. War Inc., man, play that game. I like it. It's like, you know, even though it's like a ghetto version of SOCOM 4, you know, it's free, and it does it for me. And that's pretty much it all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching. Thumbs everything up. Thumbs up. Pink in the stink. Pink in the stink. Pink in the stick. Thumbs everything up. Comment, subscribe, spread the word. TGN.TV. Let's get big, get more views, all that good shit. Peace out.